I am in my Cloudpager tenant, and we can see I have several different applications already published in my tenant, including some Cloudpaging application containers, and of course my Cloudpaging AI application containers that were created for me by our AI packager service, Cloudpaging AI. In this demonstration, however, I would like to show you that on this device, which if I go to this PC and right click and go to properties, you will see that this particular device for this demonstration has an ARM-based processor. So this is one of those modern ARM-based devices. And you will see on my device that I also have Cloudpaging Player. And this version of Cloudpaging Player happens to be ARM compatible. So I can dynamically deliver my applications and application updates of my Cloudpaging application containers to my ARM devices. So let's actually show that in action. I'm going to go and create a work pod, which is a grouping of applications that I can assign to a security group. I'm going to give this work pod a name. I will set a short description. And I will, of course, add some application containers that have been published. I'm going to add 7-Zip, Google Chrome, and PuTTY. I will go ahead and assign it to a security group. In this case, this is an Entra ID group, and I will select my ARM pilot group because I'm just rolling out the first ARM devices in my organization. I'm going to target this to those who are using those ARM devices. Once ready to publish, I will have to enter a comment. These comments are tracked for auto tracking purposes. I will put in a change request number. That way, if someone needs to refer back to why these applications were published to these employees, they'll see that this was an approved change, and I'll give a nice comment and click publish. Now, if I quickly go back to my desktop, within just a few seconds, we should see within Cloudpaging Player that these applications are becoming available. And of course, we can also see the application's shortcuts on the desktop or start menu too. And if I go into the start menu and launch 7-Zip, for example, we'll see that the application launches pretty much right away. And if I drag down the window, we will see that this is indeed running as an application container. And I can just launch some of the other applications too, like PuTTY, for example. We can see all the shortcuts for PuTTY are there. I'll launch the main shortcut, and it's running that as an application container too. Finally, I'll launch my Google Chrome application, which is a larger application than the first two. And we could see that Google Chrome launches. I can go to Numecent.com. This is a functioning browser. And once again, just to point out, this device has an ARM-based processor. And further to this view, if I go to Task Manager and go to our Details view, we can see that I've got those processes that are ARM64, and I also have my more traditional x86 and x64 processes, those 32-bit and 64-bit too. So with the version of Cloudpaging Player that supports ARM devices, I now have a means to deploy my Windows applications and application updates dynamically across all my devices, including those with ARM-based processors. You can also use Cloudpager Intune storefronts as a quick way to publish your Cloudpaging application containers to get those applications running on your ARM64 devices while managing the applications with Intune. By using Intune Storefront, you can get the benefits of Cloudpaging application containers and the consistency of those applications performing optimally and avoiding things like application conflicts, unclean uninstalls, and more, whilst using your existing Intune tenant for managing those applications across all of your virtual and physical desktops. If you'd like to learn more about Intune storefronts and all the other great features available in Cloudpager, be sure to check out Numecent.com for more information.